tensions are high as crowds fight to get into Cari's sale.
Well, hey, sir, I was ahead of you.
You want me to handle it? I won't let you in.
Items are flying out the door. Sold.
Cari refurbs a beaten-up table for a great return.
I definitely want to take that piece and double the value.
And the staff gets into some heavy competition.
Game on! I'm meeting Brent and Jennifer today, a father and daughter. They need help liquidating Brent's mom's estate. Apparently she was a big collector, so I'm expecting to see some great pieces.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Going through this sale, we wanted to be a great testament to my mother and her effort to collect and gather all these great things.
My grandma always had so many amazing things to play with, and as kids, you know, it was just being like in a toy house.
Let's go in and take a look.
Looks like some great treasures.
I know, we can take a look at the copper pots we have up here. My parents actually found this beam first, and then went ahead and found all the copper pots to match up to the beam.
Brent's mother purchased these copper pots in the 1960s, but some date to the late 1800s. Copper pots have been used for over 3,000 years and are still considered to be the ultimate culinary metal. Full sets of new copper cookware can range in the thousands. Brent's mother wanted the perfect antique to set off the found barn beam, so she used these pots as decoration. Although Brent saw these pots more than once in full use on the stove.
I have to touch on the spinning wheel that's behind you because it's awesome.
I remember my mother actually spinning yarn on this thing.
I know there's a market for spinning wheels, so somebody will come just for this piece. Nice corner cabinet. It looks like it might have been refinished.
But it fits well right in that corner. It's a centerpiece for the whole house.
This corner cabinet sat in the kitchen ever since Brent can remember. It comes in 2 pieces and still has its original glass. While Brent's mother used it to display her rooster collection, cabinets are commonly used to display fine china while protecting it from dust or damage. Some collector will love this turn-of-the-century piece.
How about if we go into the living room?
What is the scoop with this? It looks like an old drum.
She used it as like a side table, and she had a lamp on top of it.
If that drum is what I think it is, it dates back to the Civil War, which means it could be worth a lot. There are tons of Civil War collectors who would love this piece. We've got to do some research.
And then how about this game table over here?
Oh, it's got a label, so that really helps. The Karam Company, Ludington, Michigan. This would make a beautiful piece of art hanging on the wall.
it's
So
gorgeous.
cool.
So
Wow.
This is the basement, as you can see.
There's lots of good stuff down here.
Tons
Yes.
of things.
The little coffee grinder spice mill.
Spice mill.
You would be so surprised at what these are worth and what people will actually pay for them.
Brent's mother bought this grinder in the 1970s and used it as decoration, but it's still in working order. This is a spice grinder, but it can also be used for coffee, pepper, and salt. The design allows for fineness of grind, and the lid makes sure the user doesn't inhale the spice when grinding. This spice grinder dates back to the early 20th century. Mills of this size can be worth up to $700 at auction. Cari knows that collectors and cooks alike will love this traditional piece.
And this looks like it's a project.
Yeah, it is a project. We've been looking at that thing for years.
It looks like it's been well loved, is what I like to call it.
Yes.
This is the table we were allowed to eat at. Yes.
I've got a great idea for it, though.
Great.
Neat.
I definitely want to turn into an ottoman and double the value. It's a nice vanity.
Yes.
Are there any labels, any furniture maker labels?
I don't know.
Well, here it is. It's a Kindle.
Kindle.
So it was actually made in Grand Rapids, right here in Michigan.
Kindle is one of the oldest furniture makers in America and is a staple in Michigan. Vanities came into vogue in France in the 16th century. Sitting at the vanity would often mark the beginning of a night of intrigue as women made themselves up for balls and dances. The mirror tips, which makes for easy application. At 5 years old, Brent remembers sitting beside this vanity, chatting with his mother while she got ready to go out. Vanities continue to be sought after, and this mahogany piece should bring furniture hunters calling.
I was surprised by the amount of stuff. The basement is packed, there's all kinds of collections, and there's a lot of great pieces here. What do you girls think? I love it.
There's so much
So
here.
nice.
The boys aren't here, so we've got to move furniture ourselves. Want to help me?
Sure.
The guys are busy today, so it's just the girls and I. We're gonna have to burn some calories and move some furniture around.
Who needs boys?
no.
We got this.
Oh,
They would have done the same thing though.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this bench.
How about we take these chairs and put those in the front room? Good idea.
Okay.
There's a lot of furniture in the house. The plan is to move it around, create some vignettes, and make it organized. Can we create a little vanity vignette over there?
Yep.
Brent and Jennifer have done a lot of work in the house, but we've got our work cut out for us in terms of research. There's a name of the company on this table, so we just need to look it up.
This game board was made by the Cari Company in 1902. It's a tabletop version and has multiple games. On one side is a checker chessboard, and on the other, a crokinole board, a game developed in the 1860s. In crokinole, each player tries to get his or her disc in the middle without getting knocked out by another player, a game perfect for cold winter nights. There's even a World Crokinole Championship in Ontario, Canada, where the first board was created.
There are some fantastic items here. An 18th century snare drum, a corner cabinet, some copper pots, a very cool spice grinder, and a games table. My estimate for this sale is $14,000 to $16,000. Good morning. It's day one of the sale. We already have a huge lineup, people fighting over numbers. They are eager to get into the house.
Hey, sir, I was ahead of you.
Had a couple of people getting kind of lippy in the line. Hey.
No, handle it.
I will handle it. You want me to handle it, I won't let you in.
That's fine, take them.
You don't gotta be rude about it. The lady was in front of you. You tried to take cuts in front of an older woman. Don't do that. You got two numbers, there you go.
I don't like to see people getting upset in the lineup. Everyone will have their chance to look around. It's great that they're so excited to get in, but there's no need for fighting. Sometimes it happens, and that's why I put Haas in charge. Okay, so what'd you find out about the snare drum? Is it Civil War?
It's pre-Civil War,
Awesome,
actually.
okay.
It's amazing.
This snare drum was made by William Semp circa 1860. Made of wood and calf's leather, these drums were often played by young boys during the Civil War. Their drum calls would issue orders from the officers, assemble lines, or even sound a retreat. Snare drums were perfect for this task since their high-pitched, tinny sound could be heard from great distances. Although this drum has since been repurposed into a side table by Brent's mother, which means its value is diminished, it will definitely draw Civil War enthusiasts.
Everybody is really excited to get inside. There really is something for everyone here. All right, Haas, let's do it. Come on in.
Thank you, thank you.
Stuff upstairs and downstairs.
Do you want that whole barrel?
No.
I'll take it. For 65 sold. And we'll do that one for 10.
Our asking price is $350.
Is that firm?
What are you thinking?
250.
Can't go that low.
What it was. Meet me in the middle.
How about
Neighbor from
325? 325.
Okay.
And it's yours.
Sure.
Done?
I'm done.
Sold.
Appreciate
Excellent. Let's do it. The customer who bought the spice mill drove an hour and a half to get here. He really wanted that item.
I had seen a few in the past and thought it interesting and kind of hard to find, so when I saw one available, wanted to make sure I got it.
Cari wants to refurb this table and include it in the sale, so she steps out to her warehouse where she gets down to work.
When I found this table at Brent's estate, it was in a corner, neglected, and in pretty poor condition. My idea is to turn this outdated piece into an updated ottoman.
The plan is to give this table a makeover with a new color, so it needs to be sanded, primed, and painted.
I chose an all-in-one paint and primer to save a step. While the paint's drying, I've got everything I need to create the ottoman cushion.
Cari's got a pre-cut piece of plywood that she'll glue to a piece of foam.
Great.
Then she'll wrap the piece of foam with batting and this pre-sewn slipcover.
I found this neglected coffee table in the corner of the basement. I added a fresh coat of paint, a new cushion, and turned it into a spectacular ottoman.
Back at the sale,
When I found it, it was probably worth $40. I'll put it in the sale for $125. I think it turned out great.
It's checkers on this side. Then it's something called crokinole on this side. This is Janice. Janice, this is Cari.
Are you taking this home with you?
If you give me a better price.
I'm gonna say $100 for you out the door, and there's no negotiation.
I'll take it.
Okay, good. Bob and Janice came in. They're dealers, but they're also collectors. They loved all the pieces in the sale. How can we help you with this lovely corner cabinet?
What can we do on the price?
We're asking $650. It's the first day, first hour. What do you think?
Thinking 5.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 500 because you're buying so many other pieces. Sold. It's hard to move big pieces of furniture. Sold. Done.
After it was all said and done, we spent $1,458.
We came to spend, so we definitely did that.
We've moved quite a few pieces of furniture, which is great because I'm always worried about moving them, but they sold immediately. Wait. I fell into the table. We sold a big table and chair set, opened up some space in that front room. We got some space in here now. I'm always worried about selling furniture. Doesn't seem to be a problem here.
They're fabulous. They are.
The pots, on the other hand, aren't moving at all. And no luck with that drum either.
How about 45 bucks?
45?
Okay. So Natalie and I are stuck in the basement.
We are actually going to go upstairs and grab everything that's valuable. I'm working with a customer, and she can't walk up and down stairs. Oh, yes. So I'm bringing some nice things down to her, so don't worry.
I am totally fine with the war happening between upstairs and downstairs.
Check out what Natalie's taking downstairs.
Don't believe him. He's taking stuff downstairs to sell. If you notice,
I don't care.
So if I sell it, you'd be happy, right?
I would. Is it competition?
it's a competition. It's a competition.
You take that drum and I will kill you. Get off the drum.
As long as the items sell, then we're good to go.
Game on.
All right.
Yeah, but look how much we sold upstairs already. They took my drum. The one thing that I love the most in this sale, they took my drum from me.
Cari Cucksey is dropping this.
Girls, I'm gonna lock the door. It's 5 o'clock. We sold 3 great items as soon as we opened the doors this morning. The games table sold, the corner cabinet went, and that spice mill went almost instantly. We did $10,301. Couldn't ask for a better day. I just might beat my goal of $14,000 to $16,000. We're more than halfway there. We still have some great items we need to sell. The Civil War snare drum, the copper pots, and the vanity. I didn't get any takers on that ottoman yet. We'll have to push them all tomorrow.
Before day 2 of the sale begins, Cari travels to the Ferndale Rust Belt Market.
One of my favorite artisans, Kyle Keener, is here.
Kyle uses scrap metal for his unique lamps.
Well, this is an industrial mold.
And then this will actually be
This will be the lamp
shade. You're going to secure it.
I'm going to drill a bunch of holes in the top to let more light out.
Oh,
So
sure.
you'll get light
All
coming
the
out of
light
all these
coming
holes
through.
and from my different shades. I'm doing a lot of custom work now. Frankly, I need to find some new parts. Hunting by myself is fine and exciting, but I'd much rather go with someone like you who's a veteran hunter.
I'll go. I'm ready. Kyle told me he's going to one of his favorite salvage spots this week. I'm totally in.
This is my old friend Bob Fries.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Well, you're welcome to look around, and hopefully you have a lucky day today.
We were basically walking around looking for pieces to put together for a piece of artwork, looking for things with color and the right patina and some character. It was a lot of fun. These are cool.
I try to look for form amongst the chaos of the metal. Yeah, in particular, I'm a circle kind of guy. Have you had a tetanus shot recently, Cari?
No, I haven't. I was just thinking that. This is dangerous picking. This is cool. Look at this.
I'm kind of taken by this, too. Anything orange.
When you're tossing big heavy metal and big pieces around, it's kind of therapeutic and kind of take out your aggression at the same time. All right, Bob, here's our treasure pile.
There's at least a half a dozen lamps there.
You think?
I
Really?
think so, absolutely.
Nice.
Half a dozen.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. How's $20 sound?
I think that's a fine deal.
I'd pay $20 just to come play again. It's fun. Kyle was totally in his element. I could see it on his face. This was a lot of fun. It's day 2 of the sale, and winter is back in full force. We still have a lot of great items left to sell. We've got to move some copper pots, the vanity, and that awesome snare drum. I really want to sell that coffee table that I repurposed into an ottoman. Someone's gonna fall in love with it. All right, Haas, let's do it. Good morning. It's nice and warm in here, and we're doing 25% off.
That's nice.
The pottery for all of these, I'm gonna do 30 for all that.
Okay.
You're at 136 so far.
Okay. How about this jacket for 3? I'll give it to you for 3. I wore it out, and she's like, I want it. So I sold it.
There you go.
She has an addiction.
We would be best friends then.
I'm interested in this stool, but you're not going to sell
No,
it, so that's okay.
Yeah, original together. If this does not sell at the end of the day, I'd be happy to sell this to you for $45.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I had two professional drummers. One had been a professional drummer for 40 years. He loved the drum, and I think he was really interested in it. At auction, this same drum, but with all of the ropes that go on it that they actually used, went for $2,200. But then he said he has a daughter in college, and all of his money is going to her. So the drum is still over there, my sweet little drum.
I see you're taking an interest in the beautiful copper pot collection.
Yes.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Great.
I really wanted to sell those copper pots. Every one is a little bit different, but nobody's wanting to buy them. Just people aren't looking for copper pots today for some reason.
You've got interest in the ottoman?
Yes.
So it's $125. We're doing 25% off because we need to liquidate everything. So that's about $93.
Wow, you can't get a coffee table for that.
Exactly. You want to take it home?
For sure.
Awesome. All right, sold. It's yours.
Perfect. We got that big ottoman that Cari said she redid. Loved the fabric. Completely changed my idea how I'm going to do my basement now.
With the sale running at top speed, Cari finds a moment to put in some time on this pet project.
This is one of my personal pieces, and I've been saving it for just the right time. I love mid-century modern. It's a Harry Bertoia Knoll bird chair. It's an iconic mid-century piece. I've ordered a custom cushion and cover from Knoll, but before I can install it, I need to take off the old one, and I have a feeling it's gonna get a little bit messy. This is the original Knoll label, and the wire frames really aren't labeled, so this is a great way to determine if it's authentic. It's the original wire frame that gives this chair its value and not the fabric. So although I'm giving it a makeover with a new cover, it won't affect the price negatively.
After recovering the chair, Cari goes to see Michael Coyne for an estimate on what he thinks the refurbished chair is worth.
All right, Michael, this is the Knoll bird chair I told you about.
Yep.
What do you think?
I love it.
I paid $150. I know that's a great deal for this chair.
That's amazing.
I spent a little bit of money on the upholstery.
Right.
About $2,000.
So investing in the cover is something you had to do because it's a mold, actually, that Knoll has a license on. So the only way to actually get the cover is to spend all that money from Knoll.
And it does have a little bit of condition issue. It's got a little pitting, a little rusting.
Sure. These were made roughly in 1951 to 54 originally, and Knoll has licensed it out since, but that's when the original ones came. And you cannot get this chair, either the diamond or the bird, in this finish anymore.
What do you think in the condition that it's in, as far as value?
Given you can buy a new chair with a cover on it for about $3,500, which is really not what I want in my house. I'd rather have the original. So
sure.
I'd probably play close to $5 grand for this one.
It's a great piece. It's going in my home, so it was
great.
worth the investment.
I wish you had another one.
I do too.
Back at the sale,
You checking out the drum?
I am.
It's a neat piece, isn't it?
It is.
So we're asking $800.
That ballpark is probably more than what I would be having in mind right now.
What are you thinking?
200.
Yeah, I can't go that low.
Could you do 400?
Well, for...
No, not impulsively. I have to think about that.
Okay. But I still gotta sell this drum. It's only $225 now. Does anybody want to buy a drum? Are you a drummer?
Hi, are you interested in this?
Yes, very interested in it.
The good news is the mirror, the vanity, and the original little stool all come together. It's at $350.
Is that firm price?
How about $280? Marjorie came in and I knew she was heading straight toward that vanity. Literally, her eyes lit up when she saw the lucky corner. Some lady, if it doesn't sell today, at the end of the day, left her phone number because she just wants to purchase the stool. Exactly, it's yours.
I want this.
All right. Is it sold at $280?
Yes.
Awesome. Sold at $280.
I saw it 3 days ago on the ad, and I said to my mom, come on, let's go, I'll pick you up. And here we are, and it was still here, and it's mine. So I'm pretty excited about that.
They're really cool because it's hand hammered.
Right.
What's a good deal on it?
You're going to be sorry if you don't get that. Go ahead, get it.
Yeah.
You'll be sorry if you don't.
It's so
I'm telling
cute.
you.
It's
I'll
so
be
cute.
sorry.
We'll get 20 miles down the road and she'll want to come back.
I've done it.
I know. I know.
Okay, well, we have copper at home, but we haven't, it's put away.
we've
It's
had
been
it
put
out.
away for 20 years, so.
Yeah. So we're
we
gonna
thought
get it out.
We're going to get it out and probably add this to the collection.
All right, it's 5 o'clock, let's lock her down. We sold so much at this sale. Pots, games, the ottoman, furniture, and that great spice mill. The drum didn't end up selling, but that'll take a unique buyer. We'll put it online and someone will snap it up. We didn't sell as many pots as I would have liked, but they do have sentimental value for the family, and now they can keep them.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh.
Can you believe it?
Wow, this is great. This is crazy. I didn't realize the room was this big.
We
Thank you very
had
much.
a rockin' couple of days.
Oh my gosh.
And apparently, furniture is a big hit around here.
It must be because it's all gone.
Your mom's corner cabinet went within the first hour. The spice mill, within 15 minutes of the doors opening, he drove an hour and a half to get here.
Oh, dear.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready
Maybe.
for the total?
Yeah, sure.
We did $18,010.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow.
Wow.
You surprised?
Very surprised.
That is amazing.
Very surprised. I don't know. I'm speechless. And the first time in 60 years, I'm speechless.
I can agree with that.
Brent and Jennifer are ecstatic about the results. It'll definitely go in my book as one of the best.
Also pleased with the sale, a proud new vanity owner.
I love this vanity. It's so special to me. I knew it would fit in the space. When I saw it at the sale, I knew what it would look like in this room, and I love it so much. It's my favorite piece in the house. I couldn't even believe that people didn't see the beauty of this piece and just want it as much as I did. This will be in the family forever.